Hey, good morning, family. Good morning, God's people. Happy Sunday. Happy Lord's Day. And thank you once again for joining me. This is part 80 of A Radical Fall to Grace, my testimony and just my earnest attempt to give God all the glory that I know how for his faithfulness and his goodness in my life, for Jesus, for what he did for me on the cross. How he took all my sin and my shame and my guilt away, and he took it upon himself and gave me his righteousness, gave me his glory, gave me his salvation and his love. And there's nothing that I could have done, nothing that I indeed did do to deserve it or earn it, but he found me worthy, and so I have no option but to find myself worthy, or to consider myself worthy, because that's how he considers me. Say, who am I to go against what the Lord has done or what he says? If he says I'm worthy, then I'm worthy. But I know it's only in him that I find that peace and that grace. And I'm reading a new book that is very, very powerful, and it's very insightful. And just give me some new revelations on exactly what Christ did for me those 2,000 years ago on that cross, and what he did for you and for us. And we're going into this new year, and I feel the way that this year is leading, the way that it's shaping up already. The words that I'm hearing and the words that I'm getting from the pulpit and from across the table are just this fresh anointing. We're starting our 21-day Daniel fast today with the church, just to lead into this year, remembering that this year our lives belong to the Lord, and to deny the flesh, to increase the power of the Spirit that dwells within us. So Jesus said, that man should not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceeds out of the mouth of the Lord. And so we're taking that for its truth, and denying ourselves in order to increase our connection and our ability to hear from the Father. And I heard something today that just really, really struck me. I have been, kind of in this place where I'm finding that I want things in my life to be a certain way. I want people to behave in their interactions with me a certain way, and along with some of my friends and closest people in my lives, we've especially towards the end of last year, just some things that have happened that are not the way we would have written the script, or not the way that I would have designed it. And I have a common saying that I haven't had a bad day in almost 4 years, since the last day I was in darkness and in slavery to addiction and alcoholism and to sin. And so since I've given my life to the Lord and he's taken over, I've not necessarily had a bad day. When people ask me how was your day, I've not had a bad day in almost 4 years. And that's true at its core, but there's been some days and some things that haven't went the way that I wanted them to go or expected them to go. And Pastor Jensen Franklin said today, that this is the day that the Lord has made. And man, that really hit home when he said that I didn't design this day, nor could I, nor would I have wanted to. I'm not the one who created this earth or created the life that's in it. And the circumstances that come about on any given day. The Lord made this day. Wow. The Lord made this day. So whatever happens today, whatever comes to pass today, the Lord made this day. And my job, my mandate is to rejoice and to be glad in it, to be glad in the day that the Lord has made. So whatever happens, I'm trying to remember that this is the day that the Lord has made, and I will rejoice and be glad in it.